obviously now that it's up, but I'm just gonna go by these numbers. Some of these numbers are based on numbers from like 2022, 2023. So bear with that. A meal for each meal of the day: breakfast, lunch, supper. $60 a day. If you take that number and multiply it by 7, $420 just for going out to eat for one person, 7 days a week. Do you see that? Do you see that number? And if we take that number and times it by 4 weeks, you're spending more than rent just on food if you eat out every single day for the whole month, basically. So obviously nobody eats out every single day of the week or every single day of the month. But if you ate 20 times within that month and you spend about $50, it adds up. It adds up. 50 times 20, 1,000. $50 times 20 times in the month is $1,000, folks. It adds up. Don't be deceived by a bigger amount at first versus a bigger amount later on. That is what eating out will do. It creeps up on you. It's a little bit upfront, but over the course of time, it does add up. So it's a major difference. So on the low end, $60 a day, 7 days a week, $420. And if you times that by 4 weeks, it's $1,680. Let me do that again to make sure. $1,680. That is high, folks. High. So now we're going to look at the averages for eating out and get the context from there. And I have a couple of restaurants to break down as far as costs go for meals and things like that. So I got, I believe, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, and Chipotle. Okay. So here we have the averages for groceries. Okay. So this is for a family of 4. So for a family of 4, roughly 600, let's just say 630. $630 every 2 weeks for a family of 4 people. Every 2 weeks. Take that number, multiply it by 2. So we'll say 630. 1,260 for a family of 4 if you do groceries instead. Obviously those numbers went up because of inflation and stuff like that. But do you really see the context? So we got on one end, one individual eating out on a consistent basis for the whole month, which equates to $1,680. And you have a family of 4 in a month for $1,260. Do you guys see the difference? Do you guys see the difference? It's a $400 difference and a 3-person difference. It creeps up on you, folks, eating out. I don't know who made up the myth that groceries is more expensive than eating out. It is not. It is not. Eating out is more convenient than grocery shopping. Eating out is more convenient than making your own meal. Eating out is more convenient than having to come up with something to make. And as far as time goes as well. Absolutely. But there's a cost to everything. And that cost, when it comes to eating out, creeps up on you. Best believe it. So if we look at this further, so weekly grocery bill, you got $313. Bi-weekly, $626, like we discussed before. Monthly, $1,357. So I took this number and multiplied it by 2, but that is the number there. 1,357, still lower than the number of the person, the single, that's eating out every day for a month. That is crazy. And that's on the low end. That's assuming that each meal is $20 and you eat 3 meals a day. So if you're big like me and you need more calories, you need more food to feel fuller, it's gonna be more money. So I didn't put that into account as well. So these add up, folks. Then you got the average cost per month for a woman between the ages of 19 and 30. This is per month. So 297. Okay. The average cost per. So this is groceries. Groceries, right? Still groceries. That is per month. So remember when I said eating out each day for a week is $420? This is for a month. Folks, don't let them lie to you. Don't let them deceive you. Do your own research, think for yourself, form your own thoughts by yourself. Do not listen to what people say. Analyze and figure things out by trial and error. They keep saying groceries is more expensive. It's not. Groceries is less convenient. It's less convenient. That's it. Okay. Average cost per year for a woman the age of 19 to 30, $3,564. So that's for the whole year. So if we take that 1680 for the month, eating out, do you really want to know how much that is a year? Let's do it. So 1,680. 20,160. 20,160. That's insane. That by far almost 10x is that. I'll say it 12x is it. That's no, not 12x. Goodness gracious. I'll say it 7x is it. Or 6x is it by far. It's crazy. I'd say 6.5x. So, average food cost per year for a man between the ages of 19 and 30, $4,093. Wow. But that's for a year. Goodness gracious. Eating out, I know eating out is expensive. I didn't know it was this much expensive than groceries. Goodness gracious. The difference is not even close. Okay. So we kind of looked at that. We gave you context on why doing groceries is far cheaper than eating out. Eating out adds up. It may be a small investment at first, but over the course of time, it adds up quicker. For groceries, you're going to pay more upfront. You're going to pay with your time because you obviously have to get transport to go there, to take the time to do the groceries, to come back, and then you pay for it. You come back and prepare the food. You have to think about things to make. So the convenience for the restaurants beat the convenience. But the cost is a huge difference. You have to recognize that. You have to. So here I have McDonald's, and we're going to see what the prices typically are for things. So the junior chicken is pretty cheap. I know the McDouble is cheap too. So each of them are about $4. Chicken nuggets about $10. So when you get any of these, you're probably gonna get a drink with it. You're probably gonna get fries, right? Which is gonna bring the total up to between 15 to 20, which proves the point of the average for a meal. Those numbers are definitely higher now. So you're still gonna be spending around $20 for a meal, assuming that that meal holds you over for the next, let's just say you do 2 of those, right? Each of them $25, $50 a day, 7 days a week. That's still $350, folks. It's a lot of money. Don't be deceived. Take the time to look at your statements when you go out to eat. Add those numbers up. It creeps up on you, folks. Pay attention to what you're spending, especially when it comes to eating out. Like, I made coffee at home. Alright, I bought a big thing of coffee for like, how much was it? Let's just say for the sake of the video, $15. 900 grams, 1 kilogram for $15. If I go to Tim's right now, Tim Hortons, for any Canadians out there, I'm gonna spend between $2 to $3 for a coffee. Imagine if I do that every day for a month. right? $3 times what, 30? $90. But in the same $15 thing of coffee that I got from the store, the ground coffee, this will last me for 3 weeks easily. So think about how you're spending. It's not about making more money, it's about making smarter financial choices, right? Don't let convenience make you overreact when it comes to spending. Emergencies are different, but pay attention to how you spend your money when it comes to groceries. This is a very important topic. So next we got DoorDash at Chick-fil-A. So I'm seeing a bunch of meals here for $15. Plus tax. Okay? 15 plus tax. Oh, my camera is gone. What's happening here? Why am I here? Okay, perfect. So 15 plus tax. So let's say it's 15 and you go 3 times a day, $45. That still adds up to $315 for the week. It's expensive, folks. And all of these meals look delicious. The bigger question has to be, how do I make this at home? Because these are all makeable at home. You can definitely make the home fries or whatever those are. You can definitely make those sandwiches. Maybe not the Coke that I recommend. But these add up, folks. You understand what I'm saying? And each meal is between $15 to $20. And there's no meal below that. It's only for the single sandwiches, the single chickens, the fries or whatever. But that's just to give you context, And now Chipotle prices. A similar spot here in Canada will be Pita Pit or Subway. But I know certain parts of Canada also may have Chipotle. So the burrito bowl is around $11.35, which is good. That's really good actually. And the burrito is 11, quesadillas like 12. Okay, so each meal here is between 12 to, let's say, between 12 to 20, basically. So even that, let's just say 12 times. So 12 times, let's just say you have burrito, you go to Chipotle twice a day, okay? Or 3 times a day, right? 12 times 3, okay? 36 times 7. $250 still, folks. It still goes a long way. And obviously you're not going to just be eating burrito every day of the week, 3 meals a day. But I can even go as far as saying this, if you're going to go out, pick better places to go out to. That would be my suggestion. But the ultimate disclaimer of the video, or the ultimate point of the video, is eating at home is going to save you a lot more. You know what I mean? That's the whole point. I just wanted to give you guys context. If you found this helpful in any way, let me know in the comment section. But we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much for watching the video, folks. I hope this gave you context as to why eating out can really add up. Be mindful of how you're spending your money, especially when it comes to groceries. I know you're somebody very occupied with your job, working between 40 to 80 hours, and convenience is something that would be nice. But if you really love the money you're making, and if you really want to enjoy the money you're working so hard for, be mindful of how you're spending it, you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to nutrition and where you're going. And the other thing I didn't mention is eating out, the nutritional value is just not there. So you're not only spending more, but you're potentially putting yourself at harm's way to require prescriptions, to require medication later on, which is going to be more costly. So think about all those things, folks. It's not just about looking great, right? It's also about making sure to put the right things in your body so you work more effectively, you're more sharp, and you have more money in your pocket. So I hope this video gave you value. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your input in the comment section, and we'll take it from there. May God bless you. I'll see you in the next video.